talk about bigger and better and better and better. I'm not talking about matrimonial duties. I'm talking about Jalen Hurts.
18th pick in the NFL draft.
Hey, make us lunch. We're hungry.
Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. So day 3 of practice is just gotten over. We got some things we got to talk about, but before we do that, just to let you know, if you have the Newsbreak app, or maybe if you want it, Philly 500 is over there as well. Click the link in the description and give your boy a follow. I appreciate that very much. And if you don't, that's okay too. But if you do, I really love you. You know what I mean? Now, day 3 of practice was a very short practice. It wasn't very intense. And, the veterans had a day off. Guys like Cox, Ertz, Graham, Lane Johnson, Kelsey, Kerrigan, pretty much the whole offensive line, McLeod, Slay. They took the day off today. It was kind of a rest day for them. So they weren't practicing, which meant other guys kind of got a chance to step up. However, like I said, this was a pretty short practice, not very physical, which it's not really going to be that physical anyways when you're not in pads. The Eagles, however, will be in pads, I believe, starting on Monday. They come out with the pads. So things are definitely going to pick up. However, a lot of 7-on-7, things like that today. As far as the injury list goes, Rager, he was limited in practice, lower body tightness, so he continues with that. Then you had day-to-day, we had Brandon Brooks, he was out, hamstring. Taylor, lower body injury. Watkins, still not practicing. I don't know what's up with Watkins. He's on the non-COVID illness. What has he got? Like the flu or something? Week to week, Meters, hamstring. Sayamalu, hamstring. So that was kind of it. Like I said, veterans had the day off. But today was really all about Jalen Hurts, in my opinion, because Jalen Hurts went out there, and Jalen Hurts was phenomenal. Jalen Hurts was hitting everybody, man. He was making great moves with his feet, with his arm, hit Kroom on a nice touchdown pass. Jalen Hurts, and here's the greatest thing that I'm hearing about Jalen Hurts. He was okay on day 1. He was better day 2. He's been better day 3. Each and every day, it looks like Jalen Hurts is getting more comfortable, and he is getting better and better in practice. And that's good. And look, it's only practice. You got to put the pads on and all those kind of things. But you want to see a young guy. And this is my whole issue with Jalen Hurts going into the season, and why I'm not looking at specific numbers that he has to reach in order to make a good judgment on him. What we need to see from Jalen Hurts is him getting better each and every week. I always say a rookie year is not how a guy should be judged. A guy should be judged his rookie year as this is his starting point. Now he's got to progress years 2, years 3. Jalen Hurts, whether you like it or not, he has not played a full season. He played 4 games. He doesn't even have a real true rookie season under his belt in which he's actually played. So he's got a lot to learn. He's got a lot to see. And I think the best way to look and approach Jalen Hurts is that we want to see constant improvement. And the little things matter. Him getting better at the little things matter. And each and every day that he has a better day than the day before, that's a very good thing. And there are going to be times where he doesn't. Okay? Because we're all humans. I think we're all humans. Maybe actually there's probably some like hybrid reptilians out there, something like that with tongue. I heard a story about that once, about some guy went on this date, and this is a true story. And he said when he saw the girl's eye shift, and then he tried to leave, and a tongue tried to hit him and bring him back, and he had to run. Anyways, I'm getting out. Look, what the hell am I talking about? This is football season, not reptilian season. But anyways, my point is, Jalen Hurts is getting better each and every day, which is a very good sign. I just love hearing about the guys talk about him, about his work ethic, about how how hard he works, how the teammates seem to love him, and now we're hearing that he's getting better and better in practice. That is a very, very good thing. It's nice to have a quarterback who is improving and is healthy. Right? I mean, did you see this Carson Wentz thing? That's going on? Carson Wentz is out with an injured foot. He hurt it rolling out of the pocket yesterday. He tweaked it. They're evaluating him today. So we're all waiting to see what that's going to be. That could be very bad news for us Eagles. It could be huge news. People are worried about him wearing a mask. Did he take the vaccine? That's not what you have to worry about. What you have to worry about is injury. If he broke a foot or has a hairline fracture and he's out 8 to 12 weeks, couple months, that could screw us out of a first-round pick. So we have to hold our breath. But, I look at the guy and I go, oh man, look, he looks in tremendous shape. But then he has injuries and things like this. And it's like, oh, well, good. We don't have to deal with it. Do you realize how mad I would be right now if I was talking about him in camp hurt again? I can't deal with it. So, you know what? Maybe it's the best thing. We don't get extra first, we get second. I don't know. We'll see. But we really need him to get that first round pick. And we'll see how hurt he is. Hopefully, really, in all honesty, hopefully it's not serious. Because we need him out there playing. And I'll probably talk about that in my recap and ranting video later on. But I want to see what the injury is first, okay? Another guy that I really want to talk about today because, well, there's two guys I want to talk about. There wasn't a whole lot going on, okay? At one point in practice, Nick Sirianni did call the team together and kind of, from what I heard, chewed him out, wasn't happy with the intensity of practice, and he let him know it. And it's funny because now I'm starting to hear radio personalities, people, in the bigger sports media, I hear them talking about, I think I might like this guy. I think I might like this Nick Sirianni. I've been saying it since the first press conference. I like him. I love him. You know what I mean? He's my cannoli eating gabagool friend. You know what I mean? But he chewed him out. He let them know he wasn't happy with what was going on. And I love that. I love to see that. You know what I mean? The other thing I heard is that Jordan Howard is in tremendous shape. He looks good. Maybe the best shape he has been in. And I think that he needs to be because I think he's got his hands full with Davion Johnson. Okay, if Davion Johnson I think is a good second running back. And have those two guys battle it out. It's going to be interesting. I'm really, if I do an early prediction of the depth chart, I think the Eagles are going to keep probably, we'll say 5 running backs, okay? I'll say they're going to keep 1 extra running back and 1 extra receiver. I'm just throwing it out there. But with the extra players, the extra roster spot, we'll see. But here's my top 4 running backs for the Eagles right now. I think you have Sanders 1, Davion Johnson 2, Jordan Howard 3, and then you have Professor Kenneth Gainwell number 4. That's what I think their depth chart is. And I have Kenneth Gainwell projected to be a higher on the depth chart than Boston Scott. No, I could be wrong. We'll see. But to me, when I look at Professor Kenneth Gainwell, and by all counts what we're hearing, Professor Kenneth Gainwell, he looks good. And he has the ability to do everything. It seems like if you look at all the things that we see Boston Scott could do, Professor Kenneth Gainwell should be able to do it, but at a higher level. So we'll see. But Jordan Howard, he's here to play. If he's in tremendous shape, I really like it. I think he could be a really good running back, have a good season. Because I always liked Jordan Howard, even though the Eagles didn't seem like they were ever really that in love with him. But I kind of like him, and if he's in shape, I think he could be a great complement with Miles Sanders. I think the Eagles are going to run the ball more, and I think they want a couple physical backs, not just one. So I think he's going to make it, and I think Davion Johnson are both going to make it. The other guy I want to talk about closing this video is Davion Taylor. Davion Taylor, apparently, it has the defensive coaches like salivating with athletic ability, salivating with talent. Had a really good practice today. Broke up a nice pass. Davion Taylor is a guy to keep our eye on because a guy like Jonathan Gannon, a guy who is known to develop certain guys, they may see something in this kid that they feel like they can develop. I am going to keep a very close eye on him because I'll tell you, and I'm going to be the first to be honest with you. When it has come to Davion Taylor, I've kind of forgotten about him. You know, when I talk about some of these linebackers like Sean Bradley, T.J. Edwards, Alex Baby Arm Singleton, better get them curls going, buddy. When I talk about linebackers that I talk a lot about them. I always kind of forget about Davion Taylor because it was so quiet with him last year. But he was third round pick. He needs to be a guy that comes and starts. And to hear what I'm hearing about Davion Taylor is very, very, very exciting. No question about it. So that was kind of practice. They got another practice tomorrow. Then they have Sunday off. And then they have Monday. Then Monday they have, I think the pads come out. So I'll be Mark Holmes in you today. I'll probably be little Mark Holmes in you tomorrow. And then Sunday I'll probably, I don't know. I may or may not have a video. We'll see. I will try to do a live stream later today. And then I will have one more video later this evening. My recap and rant is where I get anything off my chest from the day at training camp. With that said, please like, please subscribe if you haven't. Take care, talk to you later. And of course, don't be a dingbat. They're talking about Carson Wentz right now. I was just getting ready to talk about him. They're talking about him. They're still evaluating his foot. Okay? They're still evaluating this foot. This dude is 30, 40 pounds lighter and he tweaks his foot running out of the pocket. God, man, this guy has got more injuries than Philly 500 has calories in a day. You know what I mean? What the hell? I need that first round pick. Gotta have that first round pick. This guy better be okay or I'm gonna be very pissed off.